Well, hello, who's ever has seen this, and this is my interview about how my mother was treated in her orphan home. Her name is Beatrice Garcia, and I'm Luis Garcia, and let's get straight to the questions. Okay, first off, what was your orphan home's name?
The first place I went to was called Lighthouse, and that was in Manhattan. And from there, you get placed into an orphanage. And I don't remember the name of the orphanage I went to. It was like a group home, um, and that was in Brooklyn.
Okay. And why did you get sent to the lighthouse?
That's a difficult question. Um, my mom was pretty physical with her discipline all the way until I was much older, and I decided I was gonna leave because I didn't want to be abused anymore.
And in these orphanages, how did your peers act?
Well, everyone fended for themselves. Everyone was out for themselves, and it was a dog eat dog kind of world.
So I'm assuming they didn't treat you with care or love.
No.
No sisterhood.
No sisterhood.
Well, did you make any friends?
The funny thing is, when I got there, my roommate was actually a former classmate from elementary school, and I hadn't seen her in years. And me and her kind of stuck together, but still, it wasn't a trusting, loving relationship.
Okay, and how did the staff act?
The staff was there to do a job, nothing more, nothing less. They had to make sure that we didn't break curfew and that we didn't beat each other up.
How did they treat you in specific?
How did they treat me? I don't think they liked me very much.
Okay, and what was one of your worst experiences?
One of my worst experiences was one day I had came home and a lot of my stuff was missing. And that's very bad when you're in a group home or orphanage setting because you don't get a lot of opportunities to get things.
Did the staff help you at all find your stuff?
No.
And how did you get a hold of basic necessities like toothpaste, blankets?
When I first got there, I had nothing, and they really didn't try to provide me with anything. I had to, because they had a schedule on when you get to wash your clothes, when you get money to go shopping for basic necessities, and it wasn't obviously on schedule when I got there. I actually had to get police presence myself to go back to my home to try to get some of my things because I had no clothes or anything.
Okay. What was your best experience?
I wouldn't say I had a best experience. The one who held me down through this whole experience was your father.
That's good. And how can orphanages change for the better?
How can they change for the better? Maybe a little more compassion towards the children, because it's almost like we're not treated like children. We're treated like we're supposed to take care of ourselves.
No.
Okay, and how would you feel if one of us were to be sent away?
One of my children?
Yes.
Oh no, I would pray that would never happen. I would never want you guys to experience anything like that. I would hope if there was ever a situation where my husband and I couldn't take care of the kids, that family and friends would step up.
And did your orphanage experience leave a lasting effect on you?
Yes, it really opened my eyes to how much you have to kind of find your family and find your circle, because a lot of people aren't really out there that are going to care about you and love you.
Would it be better to improve orphanages or to just prevent children being sent to them?
Well, in theory, preventing children being sent to them would be ideal, but in reality, that just can't take place. There's always going to be children that just don't have a place to go, and in that case, they do need to improve the orphanages.
And the final question, what were the conditions of the orphanages?
It was actually a very nice looking place. It was clean, and our basic necessities as people were met, as in we had a place to wash clothes, even though everything was on a tight schedule. We had a kitchen with food and beds, and everything was clean. So that wasn't a bad situation.
And any last messages to the people watching this?
Yeah, I guess you really don't appreciate what you do have, no matter how little bit it is, until you have nothing. And just think about that. I mean, no matter how bad your situation is, there's always worse.
Okay, this has been Luis Garcia and my mom Beatrice Garcia, and thank you for watching.